But actually, for very many people, this is a very serious matter. Not least your Scottish contingent of Conservative MSPs. Now, you have already said today that the Scottish Tory leader, who's both an MSP and an MP, Douglas Ross, you don't think is a big figure in the Conservative Party. Tonight, we have been told that every single Scottish Tory MSP, that's 31 of them, the people that you depend on to hold up the union, think that Boris Johnson should quit. That, I would suggest to you, is a very serious matter.
Well, I would actually say that the Secretary of State for Scotland, who is a big figure, is very supportive of the Prime Minister, has made that absolutely clear. Douglas Ross has always been quite a lightweight figure, so I don't think that his...
Sorry, hang on. The leader of the Scottish Conservatives, an MSP and an MP is a lightweight figure.
I think the Scottish Secretary is a much more substantial and important figure in this.
Scottish MSPs.
You're reporting this without them actually having said this. Some of them have said, they need to say this publicly. If that's
well, we have been told by a very senior Scottish MSP.
Okay, I think, though, these sorts of anonymous briefings are not necessarily entirely reliable. But I want to come back to your point about how serious this is, because the Prime Minister absolutely recognised that in what he said today. And to go back to Fran Hall, nobody can hear her without feeling sympathy and the pain that people suffered. And that's why we had the restrictions that we had. Now, whether all the restrictions were the right restrictions is something that the inquiry, when it comes, will have to look into, whether it was all proportionate. But people did do their best in very difficult circumstances. And that was what the Prime Minister was saying at the dispatch box. He understood how upset people were. That's why he has apologised.